Good evening, everyone. Evening, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. I am the Black Shadow, and it's been on the back of an interesting day, to say the least. Today being Sunday, the 11th of November. Obviously, you know, Remembrance Day, Veterans Day, Armistice Day. You know, it goes under various names, folks. And it's it has been a very interesting day, because obviously, you know, the time when, you know, nations will stand still to remember those who've, you know, made the ultimate sacrifice for us. You know, which, you know, we're all infinitely grateful for it. And it was interesting in a way, actually, because I went to well, before we just quickly start, because I went to one of the remembrance ceremonies here, just a little bit further north of here, not very far from here, because I'd never actually been to one before, and I'm just going to do this while we make our way out, because, you know, we're off to Timber. No, actually, we're off to Balam first, but we got to get there. But yeah, folks, you know, we went, me and my father, as well as one of my dad's friends as well, went north, about 10 minutes drive. Because as a couple of you may or may not know, yay, got loads of money. Oh, we lost the level one. I'll explain that in a moment. You know, a couple of you may know that I am involved with I'm actually involved in a charity called the Royal Anti-Looting Order of Buffaloes, which concerns, you know, well, nationally at least speaking, you know, concern itself over like war veterans, sort of the widows and orphans get left behind of those, you know, who do, you know, who are killed. You know, and obviously, you know, it's not as nationally. It also does work, you know, much locally with other things as well. You know, we've also got bits in like Germany, and Cyprus, and Africa. No, this isn't an advert for it, by the way. I went up there, folks, because being a representative of one of the sort of the local districts around it here, and being the youngest member of it, I was basically sort of it's sort of the thing that, you know, the youngest member of the sort of the lodges, it's known as, is you know, usually the one who puts up the reef. You know, and lays the reef down on the cenotaph, you know, wherever it is you're going. You know, and there was a good few, there was a lot of people there, folks. A good several hundred, you know, considering the place it is. That was a great turnout, lovely day. You know, and I'd say, you know, walking up to the monument and laying the reef down there. You know, it's sort of in the situation, you know, it's all silent, you're just going up in turns, and when you come up to you actually doing it, I tell you, folks, it is a very, very humbling experience, but it's very, very, it's satisfying almost, you know, and it's nice to do that, and nice to do, you know, be something like that, you know. It was very enjoyable. Anyways, folks, that's enough of that. Oh, apparently he knows Zell. Did we already talk about this? Yeah, I think we did actually. But anyways, folks, so yes, so we're here in Balam town, which we do actually need to go to in order to actually carry on the game. But we got a couple things we do here first. Now, on the way here, you obviously notice that we got paid. You know, obviously got paid more because of the higher seed level. But you'll also notice that our level went down. And the reason for this is that whenever you get paid, I believe whenever you get paid, you actually lose a level. I think you actually lose a level. I can't. You say yes or no. I can't remember exactly the exact mechanics of it, but I believe it is the case. You know, you do that and you lose a level whenever you do get paid. Well, you can't go the level that you actually started at. You know, we started at level 7, so we cannot get below that. That's we got paid at that level twice and didn't go down. So that's just something you've got to watch out for, folks. So you've got to continuously do stuff to try and keep your sea level up. And tests are one way of doing it, but obviously we can't do any more because school's only level 12. We can't do any more tests, but there are other ways of getting it up, folks. Now, before we do anything, obviously we've got the card, Cypher's card off of Headmaster Robin. Now, before we go anywhere, we want to have a little chat with Zell's mum, actually. You know. Are you off today? Outdoor class. That's one way of describing it. Dear, outdoor class. That is one way of looking at it. But we want to actually talk about something else because what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, folks, she's got a special card on hers, and there's no point for guessing whose card it is. There we are. You can see it up there. It was always pretty obvious. It's Zell's card. Just getting hold of it's not always that easy, actually. Good way of getting this, actually. I don't think we can get it as it stands. Just to play it here, just play a little defensively. Right, okay. So now we can start attacking. In fact, this should be over. Like that. Victory! Yeah, let's go. Actually, I wouldn't mind having the Gala, but obviously we're grabbing the Zell's card. It's not a bad card, actually, is Zell's either. Alright, lovely. Can we get up there? No, not yet. Right. So moving swiftly on. So yes, we've got hold of the Zell's card now. There it is. You know, it's a pretty good card actually. It's yet another one. You notice a lot of them having A's downwards of the player cards. So that's pretty cool. That. But yeah, overall it's pretty good actually. It's a good all-round card. Must be said. Right. Anyways. So we've got hold of that, but we're still not completely done here. There's one other thing we need to do. And the reasonings for why we're doing this is, well, something questionable. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to quickly come here. And we're just going to buy a couple of pieces. I'm going to get hold of some Phoenix Downs because, you never know when you might need them. We'll get hold of some of these items as well because I'd rather not have to use like Asunas or remedies if I don't have to. Like, no, you can see they're not exactly cheap. In fact, actually, I'll buy a few more of these just to cure a variety of things. High potions we don't really need to worry about right now. Anything else here we need? I suppose a couple more tents. I suppose it's about it. I suppose a couple of G potions, but no, actually, for our GFs, should we have to use them for some reason, which we don't generally need to, but again, you never know. Yeah, pretty good. We'll just quickly organise those. Now, the last thing we need to do is concerns this little woman up here on the steps. But I'm just going to go save the game first because sadly I don't have save states, so I'll be right back, folks. Okay, so we've gone ahead and we've saved the game, folks. So let's have a chat with this woman here. She is the Queen of Cards, and she travels all over the world to monitor and enforce the various card rules. Now, there's a few things that I can tell you. We know the region's rules. Well, we know it. The only rule this region has is open. And no, ignore what the hell she's about to say. Go away. Piss off. Man, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Thanks, game. Right, we're just going to quickly ignore that there. That never happened. Now, the Queen of Cards, obviously, Queen of Cards, you can change her card games. Now, the Queen of Cards has a surprisingly big impact on a lot of different factors in this game, folks. And to in a sense, she's actually kind of complicated. And even in the notes I've written down for this part, even then it's a bit hard to explain, so I'm going to go through this a few points. Now, obviously she's Queen of Cards. Now, she does travel all over the world. As you can see, she monitors the various card rules, and the reason for this, folks, is that, well, I'll show you, actually, it's, here, actually. Each region in the game has its own rules, folks. Now, ignore everything that, that's about to say here. Ignore this, I'm talking. But yeah, there's a lot of different regions in this game that, well, there are a lot of different regions in this game, folks. You've got the Balam, which is a region. But you've also got places like Delay is a region. You've got, like, what else have you got? Is it Delay? It's a region? I think it's Delay that's a region. You've also got, like, Galbadia. You've got Fisherman's Horizon. So there's loads, various different areas in this game that are all their own regions. And all these regions have their own set of rules on them. You know, Balam has open. Whereas you might go to one region and might have a completely different set of rules. There's some that might be sort of a variation of a theme. Might have open and maybe just one other. You never know. Now, so yeah, so folks, so just bear with that in mind there. Now, there is other stuff you can do as far as these regions are concerned, but I'm not going to go into that just yet. That's not important. Now, the Queen of Cards has her own actual side quest in this game here. Her artist... her artist? She's actually got a father who's actually an artist. And this father, actually, you know, is an artist who creates, like, a lot of these cards, like here. Actually creates the cards. And she's actually after 5 certain cards in the game, which will actually allow another 5 certain cards of this game to be created. We don't actually know this yet, this side quest. We aren't aware of it. But we can still start it at this point before we even know it exists. You get told a little bit later on that this side quest actually exists, but we don't know yet. Now, there are 5 cards that she's looking for, and as I said, she has access to 5 other rare cards in this game which do not appear any other way. But you've got to give her these cards in order for the one connected to it to be sort of made by her father, and then she then gets the card, and then you can then beat her to take the card. Now one of these cards in particular is the mini-mod card her father's actually after. Now, obviously we can't just go, you know, oh yeah, here, oh hi Queen of Cards, here's a mini-mod card, you can go have it, you know, here you go. There's only one way that we can actually get her to give her the card, and that's by losing a match to her and her taking the mini-mod card. This is not so good. You know, this certainly is not so good, but you do need to do it, folks. There's no other way of doing it, and it is worth it. Don't worry about losing some of these cards. You will be able to get any of these rare cards you give her back at a later point in the game, so don't worry. So what we need to do now is we now need to go play the Queen of Cards, and we need to lose. You know, which shouldn't be all that difficult, but stranger things have been known to happen. Right, so the mini-mog, we want some other cards we don't care about. I want to keep the keys in case I need some more screws for some reason. Gala and Gesper I would like, let's say the Grad I actually want. Now we need to lose this match, which is easier said than done. Right, so now we need to just... Well, I say, we just need to throw this match, but throwing it's not easy, actually. You know, it's a lot harder than you might think. Even here, this is not all that easy. I'm desperately trying to lose, but it's not easy. We have succeeded in failing. And you see that, mini-mod card, you know, she's now got hold of that. Which is fine. Now, when we now talk to her, now that she's got the mini-mod card, we'll talk to her. She'll say the region's getting boring, and yes, she's heading towards Delay. That is what we want, folks. When she gets the card, she will then bugger off to someplace else, to another region. Now, from here, there are 2 places that she can go to, and that is, she can either go to Delay, or she can go to Galbadia. Now, Delay is very, very good for her to go there, because there's sort of a chain how this all works, folks. Now, For those of you who have played this game before, this will make perhaps a bit more sense to you with some of these names about throughout here. Now, you've got a lot of various regions here. You've got, obviously, Balaam, and now she said that she's going to Delay. Now, this is good, because that means that we can go to Delay, and we can now find her. And, yeah, even if she went to Galbadia, we could do that. But if she goes to Delay, then, that's good. Because from Delay, when we then give her a card, the only place that she can now go to is the Balaam, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologise. I believe the only place she can really go from Delay is back to Balaam. And the idea of what we want to try and achieve here, folks, is as we give her these cards, we want to get her to keep shifting from Balaam to Delay to Balaam to Delay, and keep shifting her backwards and forwards, because it's easy to find her. Because the problem is, if she was to go to Galbadia, from Galbadia she has a very high tendency to travel to a place called Fisherman's Horizon. Then she has a habit to then go to Essar, and then she gets to go to Lunar Gate. And if she goes to Lunar Gate, when we give her a card, she will not tell you where she goes from there. It's a complete mystery. She can go anywhere. She will not tell you, which is a problem. So we want to just keep shifting her between Balaam and Delay. She said she's going to Delay. That's good. I'm saving the game, because that was actually my third attempt at doing that, believe it or not. Which sucks. Incredibly. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to save the game, because I don't want to risk sort of screwing up somehow and, making a mess of it. And I'll probably find there was just a save point in the next area. That wouldn't surprise me. Let's save the game. Now, what will happen from now is, now that she's got the card, and obviously said she's going to go away, she's going off to Delay, that's fine. And we'll just go ahead and we'll let her go to Delay. And we will catch up with the Queen of Cards later, when she will have, she will have what we want. But yes, so we want to do that. So we want to, so obviously we want to keep it between those two. So now, that's all we can do side quest wise. We've got all the cards, we've got everything we need. The Queen of Cards has finally cooperated with me, and she's now going to Delay. So we're all good side quest wise, all fine. Only other thing I do want to check here, folks, is that I want to check if you can challenge this train conductor over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We need to get a train ticket to go to Timber, by the way, folks. But if we challenge this train conductor, you can actually challenge the train conductor to a game. Now, one thing you can do with the Queen of Cards, if you want to start spreading the difference rule, you might have seen that sometimes she will have the difference rule on her. And what you can do is you can sort of play, sort of challenge Queen of Cards to a game, and she has the difference rule on her. If you then quit, you can then go to this, train conductor here, and you can see if he's going to start playing a difference rule. Maybe I should have done this, folks, actually. That's maybe a mistake. I should have done that, but I'm not personally all that worried myself, so I don't really care much. But you can do that to come to the train. If he starts playing a difference rule, you can now you can start sort of having the difference rule with you, per se, whereas no, we just have the one rule. But that's just something, for those of you who've played the game will know a hell of a lot more what I'm talking about than those of you who haven't. So, yeah. The train will be departing soon. Please hurry if you're getting on. Okay then, but I just want to have a quick look around. Actually, there isn't much to look around at, is there, folks? Alright then, folks. So yeah, folks, so this is the train that's going to take us to Timber for our very first seed mission, folks, of opposing a some evil empire, I would assume. Whee! And there we go on our merry train. And of course, there was a save point on there. Why does that not even remotely surprise me? Transcontinental Railroad! Yeah! Yeah! Even runs through an underwater tunnel to get to timber. That is actually pretty cool. Yeah, ditto. I don't know what even remotely makes you think that. You have to use the ticket to get inside. Aren't we on the train already? Go inside. Confirming. Access granted. Ding! Selfie? He's like, why? God knows, folks. Anyways, there's a save point here, which I can use save game. I've just done it, so I can't really be asked. You know, call me, you know, call me what you wish, but I can't be asked. See, get a private cabin? That's pretty nice. Zell? Oh, good grief. Have a little chat of selfie, I suppose. She loves trains! Oh, God. Oh, God. Train, train, take us away. She does like trains, folks. We're just gonna leave her be. But yeah, she loves trains. Oh, God. Let's see what Zell's going about. Obviously, some people are liking the idea of being members of Seed. Magazines. Pet Pals Vol 1? Why would I be interested in that? A pet magazine? Well, we don't know much about Timber, but you know, we're sort of having a mission there, so it might help to see if we can learn a bit more. Let me fill you in. Okay, Zell, the bastion of knowledge. Timber used to be a country surrounded by deep forests. No! But 18 years ago, so Galbadia invaded Timber. I see where this is starting to go along. So Timber is under Galbadian occupation. This is where the resistance comes into it, I guess. A whole bunch of resistance factions, big and small. And... Oh, that's it. Oh, okay. Well, at least we know what's, you know, we know what we gotta be doing. Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All Giselle. That's not very nice. You didn't care. Hi, Selfie. She's not feeling well. She must get travel sickness, I'm guessing. Loves trains, but forgot to wear the wristbands. Yeah, you should get some rest. Sleepy? Selfie? You okay? Zell? What the heck? Squall? Did you know what the... Game? Did they just die? What the hell is what is this? What is... Are we dead? What the hell? Who the... Does anyone know what's going on here? I don't get it. Huh? Yeah, it's like a dream of some kind of... Who the hell are these people? What are we hallucinating or something? I don't get it. Where are we? This isn't us. What is going on? But cue the awesome music. I love this music. But who the hell are these people? What the hell? Apparently we can attack and we can fight. Allegedly. Fungus, geezers, we've met them. What? Hold on a second. These guys... correct me if I'm wrong, because these guys are dressed like... Are they dressed as Galbadian soldiers? Think about some of the ones that are like in Delay, folks, and they look like Galbadian soldiers to me. Are we playing as the enemy? Or am I missing something? Something seriously strange is going on here. Laguna, Kiros, and Ward? What? Now, this is either a hallucination or... I don't know, is this a dream or someone else's memories or... Huh? Where the hell are we? Yeah, you see all these little clear question boxes, folks? Or the transparent ones. These are, we open both. These are like 4 boxes. So this clearly is not Squall, Zell, and Selfie. That's clearly not the case. You my Timber army. Is this Galbadio going toward Timber? This must be a... This has got to be a flashback then. Delling City? Hold on a second. You just mentioned about fighting with whoever the hell it was, with Timber. Where's Delling City? I've never even heard of that place. I'm going to give this to... Yeah, I'll give it to Ward, why not? But I really must admit, I love this battle music. It is so fun. More fungus. I'll show this fight off because we're still trying to decipher what the hell's going on. I have an idea, folks. If we have a look at some of the... No, let's just kill these for a second. Trying to decipher what's going on here. So can we still draw magic? Yeah, we can still draw magics and stuff with them. But these guys, they're acting... No, it's sort of similar... Well, it's 3 characters. It's just similar to have been fighting, but then... we don't know these people. We do not know them. Whoever the heck they are, we don't know them. But... Hold on a second. Kuraga? Thunder, Fire, Blizzard. These are magic spells? Are we... Huh? I'm lost, folks. I don't understand what is going on. I'm gonna be on it. I don't get it. If I got it, I would tell you, but I don't, so I'm not. How dare you cast Sleep on me? Buggers! I'll pay for that! Ooh! That looked pretty painful. Ow. So, alright, so let's try and get things straight. So, we had Squall, Zell, and Selfie in a train. They've all fallen asleep, I think, and they've woken up. No, they haven't woken up, but they're not awake. Shiva? So they were awake. They've fallen asleep, and now we're seeing this. You don't even know what this is. Is it a dream or a hallucination, or they certainly aren't witnessing something else happening in the world. They mentioned about they look dressed as Galbadians, and they mentioned about going to war with Timber, which you just told was years ago. You can't park in the middle of a street. You can't park in the middle of a street. What are you doing? Oh, for the drinking. Look what the hell you've done! You're causing a traffic jam! Moron! This is very strange. So in a place, Delling City, which, well, we've never been here before. I don't know where we are. Can we look at a menu or something? We can look at a menu. Yeah, look, there's Ward, Laguna, and Kiros there. We've got no seed level. Look at their status or something. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Laguna, Kiros, Ward. Hold on a second. These, look at the junctions, folks. These are our junctions. Look, there's Squall's junctions, there's Zell's, and the Selfies. The health's all different, but these are all different junctions. What the hell is? Have we just suddenly taken control of someone else? This is very, very unusual. This is most peculiar. I don't even know where we are or what we're doing. But I don't think we're supposed to actually go that direction, so we're not going to. But where the hell are we? Why the heck are we here? And perhaps the most important question of them all, who the hell are we? Who are we, folks? Who? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave this video here, folks. And, well, in the next video, folks, we're going to be trying to find out, or trying to understand what the hell is going on here. I mean, this does not make a blind bit of sense who we are, or why we are, or where we are. What's going on, folks? Well, I'll see you next time. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you next video, folks. Take care.